Hey y'all, it's Steph here from SouthernSkyTNgardenDIY. Nice and chilly out here the day before Thanksgiving in Middle Tennessee. So just gonna share with you what's happening with the lettuce and a project I'm working on. So right now my assistant is out here. He's not being very cooperative or helpful though, but, huh, Cashy? Yeah, exactly. Just wanting things in the garden. But I did want to share with you right now what is happening in the lettuce containers over here. So the mint is still holding strong. Spinach still going strong. There's more spinach over here. And lettuce is still happening. Oh, and I've got some more spinach peeking through there. That's been a slow grow. I started it late fall, or well, we're in late fall, but I started it earlier fall, and it's getting slow grow out here in the cold weather. But still some lettuce happening. Slow grow, but good to harvest in a couple weeks. And some beautiful green leaf lettuce here, and some romaine. So things are still happening. And I think that's a broccoli over there. It is just getting eaten up to death. So it needed a cover, but it's just surviving. And more lettuce happening. Lots of coverage happening over here. This is where I just sprinkled down a bunch of seeds. So you can just see it's just really coming along, and there'll be heads that'll get stronger, and I'll nurture them along, and we'll have great heads of lettuce, hopefully. And some chives still going. A little bit of less lettuce going in there. And these are the mustard greens, so I covered them because the caterpillars were getting to them like crazy. So now I've got some really good leaves in there that have no damage from caterpillars. And you know what? We just rinse them and still eat them, and they are delicious. I've been cutting them up and having them with some eggs. And there's also the strawberry plants holding strong here, and they'll start getting more dormant as the leaves turn red. They're dying off and getting dormant. So there you go, y'all. We have all this still happening. And so my project that I'm working on, and actually I was going to say, as I interrupt myself, but what I would love one day is to just have the strawberry plants be a ground cover in the front here. That would be so awesome. So I'm going to be picking some runners too. And I need to do this. These strawberry plants are out of control, but I need to be picking the runners, planting them along here and lifting up some of the weed barrier so that I can have more strawberry crops coming in. And the only enemy to that is the birds. So I just have to make sure I consistently pick them when I see good strawberries. But that's the plan along here, because I would love for it to be a little stronger strawberry bed in here. So that's the plan. Pick those runners and get them planted in the ground. Okay, y'all. So this is the project I'm working on. Because I really want to put this bed to rest, because this is lettuce growing in here, but it is super slow grow, and it gets a little colder in this area by the house than it does in the main bed over there, or the main garden, I say. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of like go in with my flat shovel. There you go. Go in with my flat shovel, like this one, and try to, just get a layer of this out and put it on the pans, and then move it into the bed over in the main garden where I am growing lettuce. So, and it gets more sun and a little more warmth of the sun over there. So I'm gonna see what we can do, y'all, and try to move this out. So I'm gonna stop right now, dig some up, and just show you what I'm attempting to do. Okay, y'all, so Cash is still supervising somewhat while trying not to jump over our garden fence, but I am going to attempt to put down some of my lettuce that I pulled out from the other side. And here are the trays that I did. You can see there's lettuce in there. And I thought, rather than having it go to waste, because I think if I lay it down, some of it will take. And I'm also going to put down some seeds So I'm just gonna layer, I dug this out a little bit, and I'm just gonna layer it in here and see what happens. I really enjoy experimenting in the garden, as you can tell. So I am gonna pause this 1 second and get my other shovel. Oh, there it is. If you guys can hang on with me for 1 second. I'm gonna grab my other shovel and start getting this laid down in here. So we will just attempt this. Just kind of shovel it back out and lay it back down in here. And like I said, I'll take some more seeds and put them in here. But I'm just gonna kind of see what happens. I'm starting to like bury them a little bit, but I'm gonna see if they grow back. So it didn't come out as clean as I would have liked it to. They're kind of all over, but I'm gonna just lay them down in here and see what can reroot itself in a week or so, and lay down some more seeds of it. Put them in there. And these were all, like I said, just from sprinkling down seeds from other lettuce that had seeded, so which is what I always do. And so I'm just gonna get these down in here. And this is a little bit better. And then I'll down here. What I'm wanting to do is put that other bed to rest, like I said. So I'm gonna follow up also with putting some compost in that bed over off our morning room. And these few pieces were doing kind of very well. So, and I will tell you all that if by picking it up on my view, yeah, these pieces of lettuce right in here, these plantings of lettuce, I mean, they were all from just taking some from the other bed over there that had grown a little bit larger and transplanting them in here. And most of them took. So starting little heads of lettuce again. So that's what we're attempting to do with these little ones. But I figure, you know, if anything, if they just break down and add some nitrogen to the soil, then that's pretty awesome too. So just kind of let them do their thing in here. And this was a good little batch right here that kind of stayed upright. And we'll see what happens. Right, Cash? Huh? Yeah, he's just very busy right now trying to get weeds and things. Okay, so I will follow up with putting some more seed down here and putting some cold compost into the other bed. So I also just went over to the other bed and picked out these last larger size starters of lettuce, and I'm gonna put those in here too. I'm gonna move them over on this side. So put these in here. And I'll move my camera around a little bit. Sorry, y'all. You know I'm just so professional. Okay. Some things out of the way here. And get these planted in here. Just don't let anything go to waste. So I'm just going to take this whole little planting right here and maybe put this over here. And let those do their thing. And got a couple more right here. Put this one over here. And I was just saying, all these other ones were from plantings just like this, from the other bed. Just put these down in here. Make it bigger. We'll start harvesting from them. And one little last guy here. And then we'll just put him back over. Let him do its thing. These are all just various types of green leaf lettuce. I've got like romaine cause, green leaf, red leaf lettuce going. So now we'll do some composting in the other bed. Okay, y'all, so decided actually to take care of the beds in the main garden, so I'm not composting in the one that I pulled the lettuce out of right now. So we're gonna be putting this bed to rest, and so I already started off in between and dug a trench, and now we're just going to dump, I'm just gonna dump the cold composting in here. And this is chunks of sweet potato, tomatoes. So of course you're gonna have to pull out some tomato plants out of here eventually because those are gonna seed. I know they are. But you're gonna dump this in here, just kind of grind it down in the ground here. Get it nice and spread out. Get that all dug down in there. And then just gonna bury it again. And do the other side with the other tub. Dig out another trench on this side. That dug out. Doesn't need to be deep because this is all gonna decompose hopefully really well over the winter. And still some sweet potato roots in there, y'all. All right. Any last sweet potatoes? We wish. Okay. Get that all broken down in there. And get some over here. And now pour some more goodness in here. Some old carrots that we didn't eat. Some chunks of celery. Eggshells. Get that all buried down in there. Oh, lots of good nutrients, y'all. We put everything to use in this little homestead of ours. I'm trying to get all the goodness. Oh, I can tell y'all it smells delicious. Just kidding. All right, put it down in there. And now be ready to put this bed to rest, and eventually the one down below may go to rest also. I just got some radishes going in there. And now we're going to get our leaf mulch, and it got nice and wet from the rain here, but we're going to add some of this in here and get the bed covered. Here. Pat it in there nice, and then we'll pat it down tonight, and while it's moist out, kind of let the moisture get in here, and then eventually I will cover it up with netting like that to keep it from getting blown around in the winds, because it gets pretty windy out here too. So that looks like a good amount. Get it nice and covered. Oh yeah, let all that nutrients work in, and we're gonna do this. I'm gonna end up, I always say we're, because my husband's helping me, but get this all, all these good food scraps and everything, cold compost down in here, covered with leaves. Again, like I said, then cover it with the netting so it doesn't blow away in our winds out here. And there you go, y'all. These beds are gonna be full of nutrients, earthworms. Oh, we should have such good crops in the spring. I can't wait to plant. But right now, I'm trying to do what I can in the beds where I can and grow lots of good lettuce, and it seems to be doing very well. So, okay, y'all, follow up with the next segment. Okay, y'all, so now I'm back here at the garden bed off our morning room, and this is all gonna have to get cleaned up here. I'm gonna take out the dividers that I use to help with standing up the heads of lettuce and all the sticks, and then I need to add more dirt to this bed and then cold compost and cover with leaves. So we'll go through that step by step also in segments. Thank you for following my journey, you all. It's so much fun. Okay, y'all, back. So right now, this step, I went ahead and am trying to keep my dog from eating the soil. Cash, he is just insatiable. So anyway, though, I did clear out all the dividers and the sticks out of this bed, and now I'm adding some leftover compost that we get from Lowe's all the time. Love their compost. It's like $2.80 something a bag, and so we always are using that, and their topsoil. And then I'm also going to be dumping some of my fabric pots into this bed to fill it up, and then we're going to be adding compost and put this bed to rest with some mulch. So I will follow up once I start dumping this. Well, I'm going to follow up. I'm going to start dumping some of this in here, because a lot of the pots, you know, they don't get a lot of nutrients in there, so I'm going to start filling those back up in the spring, depending on how much and what I'm planting. So I don't need them all, so I might as well put that soil to good use. And there's already some leaves and sticks in there, but I'll probably pull out the sticks, but let some of the leaves break down into the soil and let those earthworms get born in there and start doing their thing. So I'm going to gather up some more pots and some soil. Okay, y'all, so I've got some more cold compost, lots of ground up pumpkin shell that we had. So I'm gonna bury that in here. Good stuff, y'all, good stuff. Good food for the worms. I'm gonna bury that now. And some of this old lettuce that was in there, that'll break down. That too. And then do another trench. And actually, I don't need that deep of a trench because I'm going to be pouring two more fabric pots of dirt over here. So that's going to go in here too. Alrighty. I've got one more. Just going to get that down in there. One over here. And if you all recall from some other videos I've done, I already had cold composted the other side of this bed. So even as I was moving some soil around, there was still some eggshells and stuff down in there that were from when I composted before, or added cold compost, y'all. Whew. That's why I love the garden. It's good work. Good physical work. So blood pumping. All right. Some more good pumpkin puree down in there. What do you think, Cash? Huh? It's going good? I think so. Some tasty stuff down here. All right, y'all. And then we're going to add some more dirt from the pots, and I'm going to come around and grab a pot and get this dumped in here. Oh, lots of good dirt. All right, I've got a second one to dump in, leaves and all. And then once, oh, and some good worms too, y'all. Good stuff. All right, throw these out of the way. Around. And doing this all the day before Thanksgiving is reminding me how thankful I am for my garden. and for my family and my husband that supports me in all of this and encouraged me to do a YouTube channel. Oh my God, y'all, the worms. Oh, they're loving it, loving it. That encouraged me to do this YouTube channel, and I'm so thankful for this food that for this food that we start growing in the spring. And y'all, I'm trying to be gentle in here. There is lots of beautiful earthworms. I just love the worms. Okay, y'all, so now that we've leveled out the dirt in here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some mulch on, the mulch leaves. And we have that chestnut tree in the backyard, and it is amazing for what it provides for us. Oh yeah, that's a nice layer. It's like baking a cake, y'all. Just loving it. And then even this bag will dry out, and I'm gonna end up shredding this and using this for, throw this in our compost bins to break down with the rest of all the brown bags that we throw out. Oh yeah, that did good. I thought I would need another bag, but this is really nice. This is creating a nice layer. And then I'll let this rest tonight, and then we'll throw over in fact, I'll just lay the bag over it too to keep it. It was already getting a little breezy. Just lay the bag down on there. And then we will let this marinate and cook over the winter, y'all. So exciting. All right, and there's Cash doing his thing. Yeah. There's one thing about these fabric bags, y'all, is they can't really be destroyed. But he's having a great time. And with that, y'all, we'll close out this video. Till the next time, y'all, enjoy gardening.